I'm excited to join you today at your Arts and Culture monthly meeting. Thank you first for just gathering on a consistent basis. I'm really looking forward to seeing what's going to come out of your monthly meetings. Secondly, I really want to say thank you for all the work that you do. The arts do so much for our community. Two things that it does right off the top that I can think of is that it brings us together and it has the ability to inspire us. During all that's going on in our community and across the country right now, those are two things that we absolutely need right now, to be brought together as one community and to be inspired. So thank you for all the work that you do every day. I was asked to give you a brief update on some of the COVID response dollars that may be available to you. The first one, I think you're all well aware of, that's the Illinois COVID Response Fund. This was a COVID response fund led by M.K. Pritzker, Governor J.B. Pritzker's wife, and a number of philanthropists, mainly in the Chicagoland area. These dollars, much of which have been already doled out, but you really should keep your eye there because I'm hearing that they may continue to raise more dollars and provide more benefit to the community. Second thing that you should be aware of is a newer program. It's called BIG, Business Interruption Grants. The first outlay of these dollars was about $46 to $48 million outlay to businesses in personal care, gyms, and restaurants. Obviously, you aren't personal care, gyms, or restaurants, but there's $200 million that will be outlaid in the business interruption grants, the BIG grants. And so there's roughly around $150 million left. And so I certainly would keep an eye out there because you may be able to target those dollars and obtain some of those. Last thing I want to touch on is the federal and state allocation of the CARES Act. This is a little bit not as uplifting, just going to be honest with you. First is the state of Illinois received about $2.2 billion several months ago through the federal CARES Act. I believe it was CARES Act number 4. In that $2.2 billion, $1.4 billion of those dollars went to Chicago and the 4 or 5 largest counties throughout the state. So that leaves about $800 million left over. The state then allocated between $150 and $200 million to go to cities and counties throughout the rest of the state. So as you can imagine, that doesn't seem incredibly fair to all of us, but that's what it is today. And I can also tell you, no municipality that I'm aware of has received a single dollar yet. But I can tell you we are advocating so that those dollars that come to us are as flexible as humanly possible, because we know there's so many organizations just like yours, and quite honestly and selfishly, ours as well, that is hurting financially and needs to make sure that we have as much flexibility with those dollars as possible. The second thing I want to talk to you about is we are hearing some rumors, and these rumors have been going on for quite some time, so I'm not, they don't hold tons of water with me, but we are hearing rumors that by September 30th, the federal government, and specifically the U.S. Senate, will vote on a new relief package. We are advocating like crazy that this new relief package includes direct, flexible spending to cities and counties across the United States. We know our communities best. We know organizations just like yours that have a tremendous impact, not just on individuals, not just on employment, but on inspiring and bringing together communities that absolutely need relief. So we will continue to advocate for those dollars, and check in with me at any time. You can reach me at thomas.mcnamara@rockfordil.gov, or you can always call me on my cell. It's 815-262-6734. Again, thanks for all that you do, and thank you for coming together for these monthly meetings.